Okay, let's move on to the first game on the Sunday card. That would be the Panthers at Texans. The Panthers, man, Cam Newton has not been good since they lost the Super Bowl. And Kyle Allen passed his first road test with flying colors. Very impressed with Kyle Allen. Let's take a look at what we're dealing with here. Houston opening up at -5, now -4s across the board. The total opened at 46, still at 46 at Pinnacle, 46.5 everywhere else. Jin Rummy joining us says, I'll wait Eagles for +6. Wow, that's Jin Rummy. Jin Rummy's so good reading the market and getting his advantages when they hook up with what his model is telling him to do. Great to have Jin Rummy in the chat. Love that. G. Moore says, right on. Tough one for Philly. Torino says, the NFC is still wide open. And Whale Catberg says, except the Eagles. Except the Eagles. Except the Eagles on Thursday. I can't wait for that game now that I know Whale Catberg's on the road team. Going against the notion that we have to stay away from road teams. I love it. It's exciting. And he's won 6 straight. Panthers, Texans. Texans 1-0 at home. Kyle Allen looked good. Smart decisions, accurate throws. And if you remember him out of high school, I mean, this guy was the number 1 recruit out of high school in America. So, things got more difficult for him than I guess he had expected in college. But now he looked very, very good. Very, very good last week. Defensively, the Panthers are good when they're not on the field all game long. And this Texans team just continually plays down to the level of their competition. Carlos Hyde was a great pickup. We know they have the best wide receiver in the NFL. Arguably, I would say they have the best wide receiver in the NFL. To me, I wish that I got on at 5. I would take Carolina at +5 right now, Donnie. At 4, I'm a little hesitant, but it's Panthers or nobody for me in this spot. Donnie RightSide, Panthers, Texans.
You know what's interesting? Coming on the air last week, ripping the hell out of Bill O'Brien. Then they go on the road and play a gem. Everything looks like it was in working order. DeAndre Hopkins is amazing. Your quarterback's making play. Your defense is coming up with timely stops. And then we come back to this game because you see what you get on the road and you say, oh my goodness. No Cam Newton in the lineup, and they actually have a well-oiled machine on offense. Now, granted, it's the Arizona Cardinals, but still impressive to put up, over 30 points on the road and blow a football team out playing as the underdog. But I do think it's a little bit of a change here because you're going from a team in Arizona Cardinals who's coach never won anything, quarterback never won anything, and they end up getting blown out. Now you're looking at a team in Houston that's coming home, still think they can vie for the division, maybe make a run in the playoffs, and you're going to get a team that's a little bit higher on it. It's like, whoa, what a deep breath we just took here. Boy, quarterback played really well. This is going to be an entirely different defense and an entirely different offense that's going to come at you from Houston's perspective. I do think if I'm looking at the game, I want to see where this line possibly ends up. I would be hard-pressed, though, Jimmy, because we're taking a look at SBRodds.com. Pinnacle -4, Chris -4 offshore, DraftKings out of New Jersey 4.5. You're more likely to see this game reestablish itself at 5 than maybe drop to a 3.5. So if you like the Houston Texans now early in the weekend, it's a 4. Take the 4 because I don't think you're going to get any better than that.
That's an interesting look. Take the 4 now if you want the Texans. I have a sneaking suspicion that Kyle Allen and Deshaun kind of started a little slower in this game. I actually have interest in the first half under, full game over as a little prop bet to make. What's your feel on this total? Robert Weimer says total seems low for this game.
No, it actually does to me because I think you're seeing a new Carolina offense that's saying, hey, if we can put a quarterback that can actually throw the football, we can move it. You have an explosive running back, Christian McCaffrey. You have some wide receivers that are built on catches and runs, and you have a quarterback that's delivering the goods out here. And also, when you take a look at the opposite side, I know there was a lot of sacks that the Carolina Panthers had on defense. I don't think their defense is as good as it showed last week with those explosive plays from the front 7. So I think there are plays to be made. But I'm still under that bias. Like it's almost like I can't ever get a feel, Jimmy, on the Houston Texans, what they're supposed to do and what they're not supposed to do. For all, could you see this game in the fourth quarter like, hey, man, Carolina's in it. It's 17-16 Carolina late in this game, and Houston's taking sacks on offense. It's a game that I probably won't be in my repertoire this weekend, but if I had to make a play on it and I want to jump the line, I would take Houston at 4 here.
Okay, would take Houston at 4. Dennis Garcia, my guy Dennis Garcia, incredible thoroughbred capper, great NFL capper. Thank you for joining us. Dennis says, betting Houston as chalk makes me want to puke. That's what Dennis Garcia says. Tom Marino says, Carolina pass defense still trash. They just look good against Murray. And Brian Yoler says, Carolina gets killed. And Tom Marino says, Kawan Short missed last week. That's a huge injury if he's out again. He's not on the injury report as we speak right now.